on. All right, but I'm going to get started here in about 1 minute. I'm going to share with you 3 strategies that I've used to get rid of my knee pains, to be down 85 pounds, and to transform my health to where I feel absolutely incredible. Regina, good to see you. St. Paul, welcome on. I'm going to start here in about 30 seconds, but I want to make sure I give you all a proper shout out. Dawn, good to see you. Hit that like button. And also hit that share button and share this with someone that might be struggling with things like cholesterol, knee pains, high blood pressure, high blood sugar levels. They got extra fat on their body. They've been struggling to get it off. Hit that share button, and I'm going to share with you 3 simple strategies that have literally transformed my life. I'm going to start here in about 10 seconds. Let me give some more shout out. Kim, good to see you. Appreciate the share on the live. Katrina, good to see you. Larry, welcome on. Brian, welcome. Vivian, welcome on. We got Kansas City in the house. We got New Jersey. We've got Delaware representing. Dallas, Texas. We've got Nigeria in the house. The Philippines. Welcome, welcome on, everybody. I'm going to start here in about 5 seconds. If you haven't done so yet, go ahead and drop in the comments what city, what state, or what country you represent. And I'm going to share with you how I've transformed my health. And you know what? It's not just me. Let me share with y'all a few more. So let me make sure. Let's go back to here and do this. Chicago's in the house. Welcome on, Chicago. Good to see you. Maryland in the house. Welcome on, Maryland. If you haven't done so yet, go ahead and drop in the comments what city, what state, what country you're representing, so that way I can give you a proper shout out. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Here we go. So I'm looking for. And that.
I'm off of all medication. No more diabetes. No more high blood pressure medication.
All right, Maryland, D.C., California represent Louisiana. So let's go ahead and talk about how I went from here, where my knees were hurting all the time. I had little to no energy level. I was very stressed. I was severely depressed. And I got to a point in my life where I was just sick and tired of being sick and tired. I tried so many things. I tried diet programs. I tried pills. I tried killing myself in the gym. And all those led me to the point to little to no results. And it was very, very frustrating. Here I am, close to 500 pounds. Knees are hurting all the time. No energy. And I'm frustrated because I've been trying stuff for like over a decade now. And they all promise you all these phenomenal results. And they all led right back to this. So I started using this protocol that transformed my health. But the first thing, I had to get educated on why I gained the weight and why I could not change it on my own. So I want to share with you all some problems that's happening in the marketplace today. 90% of American adults are metabolically unhealthy. That means 9 out of 10 people are dealing with things like high cholesterol. And if I hit something you're dealing with, put me in the comment. 9 out of 10 people are dealing with things like high cholesterol. If that's you, put me in the comment. High blood pressure. If that's you, put me in the comment. Extra fat on their body. Joint pains. Migraine headaches. 90% of the adults are metabolically unhealthy. Heart disease is currently the #1 killer in the world. We had all this where we shut the world down for like a whole entire year. But nobody ever talked about the real killer of heart disease. And what's happening now, these lifestyle choices are starting to affect the children. I just read an article where it stated that 70% of the students graduating high school does not qualify to go into the military because they do not meet the weight requirement. That means 70% of the students are so overweight they can't even qualify to go into the military. That is a major problem. And what's causing that major problem is something that we're all a part of every single day. It's the modern day food environment. Right now, you can drive out your home, unless you live like out in the rural country, and pretty much on every corner, there's a fast food restaurant. You know, put some of the fast food restaurants in the comments that you drive past every single day. Put it in the comments. Those are a major causer to the health crisis that we're having right now. So then you go to the grocery store, and kudos if you have made the commitment to where you're only eating foods from the grocery store. You're not eating out, you're not eating the fast foods. That is a step in the right direction. Congratulations. But we're running into another challenge there. In the grocery store, 90% of the food are processed by man. And they're loaded with sugars and carbs and man-made ingredients. Now, it's a big thing now. If you start looking on the back of a lot of the packaged foods that you buy, it says it now, bioengineered food on the back. I promise you right now, if you're in your home, go in your cabinet, go in your fridge, go in your pantry, grab a box, a bottle, or a can, read on the back. I guarantee you 90% chance is going to say bioengineered ingredients is in that product. That's a problem why we're having such health crisis. Now, let's say you've taken it up another step further, and you've now gotten to the fruits and the veggies. And you're eating a lot of fruits and vegetables. Hats off to you. Boom. You're in a very elite club. You're doing phenomenal. The challenge now is now the manufacturers and the farmers, they want to make more profits. So they sell the fruits and the vegetables by pound. So if they can manipulate that fruit or that vegetable to become bigger, they can make more profits. And now they're starting to do that. I mean, you think about this. Put in the comments and say me. Do you remember maybe 10, maybe 20 years ago, the size of an apple compared to these big monster apples now? And the apples now are all shiny and glossy. That's the major cause of the problems. And it's causing most people to deal with something called insulin resistance. Now, if you're familiar with insulin resistance, put a yes in the comments. If you're not, put a no in the comments. Insulin resistance. If you're familiar, put a yes. If you're not familiar, put a no. And I want to explain this because insulin resistance right now, it is the root cause of most chronic illnesses that people are dealing with. But there's not a test that you can go in and get for insulin resistance. They're not diagnosing you and telling you you have insulin resistance. Here I am dealing with insulin resistance. That's why all the diets, all the pills, all the programs never worked for me. Because here I am, close to 500 pounds. I'm dealing with insulin resistance. I've gotten the knee pains. I'm depressed. And I've tried everything to lose weight and get healthy. And nothing worked. So you can look on yourself. I'm going to give you some signs to look for. You can go, on the internet and you can search for yourself some of the symptoms. But here are just a few. One, right there in front of me, that hardened belly fat. That is a sign of insulin resistance. Especially you see a female or a male, their legs are slim, their arms are slim. They pretty much got a slim fatigue, but then they have this belly that just pokes out and it's hard to the touch. That's a sign of insulin resistance. Skin tags around the eyes, around the neck area. That is a sign of insulin resistance. The dark circle around the back of the neck. That's a sign of insulin resistance. Now, if I hit one of these signs that you're dealing with, put me in the comment. High cholesterol. So you go into the doctor's office, oh, your cholesterol is up. Well, here's a statin drug for that cholesterol. They don't say, your cholesterol is up because you know what? You've been dealing with insulin resistance for quite some time. Let's see if we can address that first. No, they say, well, here's a statin drug, your cholesterol is up. Same thing, high blood pressure. Oh, your blood pressure is up. Well, here's a statin drug. They don't say, you've been dealing with insulin resistance. That's what's causing that blood pressure to be high. Let's see if we can get that under control first. But the one that got me the most, if you get tired after you have eaten, that is a major sign of insulin resistance. So I want to educate you on that so you get the root cause. Okay? This is the reason why most people are sick and tired of being sick and tired. They're overweight. They're dealing with high cholesterol, high blood pressure, all those health challenges because of insulin resistance. So I want to share with you a strategy that I discovered and totally transformed my health. Now, the incredible thing about this strategy is this. It's been documented by a company that's been helping you and your family to get healthier for over 100 years. They started in 1903 as Rexall Drugs. If you're familiar with Rexall Drugs, maybe you remember your grandparents used to send you there to pick up stuff from the drugstore. They were on the street corners just like CVS and Walgreens are today. If you're familiar with Rexall Drugs, put me in the comment. Now, I know some of y'all might give away your age on that one, but put me in the comment if you're familiar with Rexall Drugs. So in 1903, they came on the scene. And they started to help people to transform their health all naturally. By 80 years later, they developed what's called Rexall Showcase, and they merged several companies together, and in 2001 created a company called Unicity. And this company came up with a very simple strategy. If they can help you to get rid of insulin resistance, then you can get rid of most of your health challenges in your body. So let's talk about insulin resistance and what the system is and how it helps you to get rid of insulin resistance. So what it is simply 2 food-based products, and I'm going to explain each one. So you have these 2 food-based products. These are food. And then you combine it with time-based eating. So let's talk about time-based eating first, because a lot of people think they're familiar with it and they're not. So time-based eating is there's a time throughout the day that you have 0 caloric intake. Meaning, let's say your last meal was at 8 o'clock in the evening. Throughout that night, you only drank water and maybe herbal teas. Nothing that has more than 15 calories. You go to bed. Well, when you wake up in the next morning at 8 a.m., if you eat anything over 15 calories or drink coffee with creamer and sugar, that breaks your fast. You're no longer in that fasting window. A lot of people have a misunderstanding. They think, oh, I can, get my gunpowder coffee and put all my cream, my coconut milk and everything in there. That's gonna spike. You're gonna be out of your fasted window. So time-based eating is very, very important. For me, I have an 8-hour eating window and 16-hour window where I'm not eating. So generally 8 o'clock would be my last meal. I can drink water, herbal teas all throughout the rest of the night. I wake up in the morning. When I wake up in the morning, to make fasting absolutely easy, I drink this product called Unamonte. Now this allows you to feel great all day. If you've ever had challenges with fasting and with time-based eating, you got the headaches and you're like, man, I gotta get something to eat, man. My head's about to pop, my eyes coming out my head, and it's only 9 o'clock. That's where the Unamonte comes in place. This makes fasting easy because it allows you to feel great all day. It takes away the cravings for food when you first wake up. There's no crash with this. There's no addictiveness with the Unamonte, which is very, very important because, coffees and things like that, they're very addictive. Now, the Unamonte, it has 10 times more the feel-good product that you will find in a typical cup of coffee, but without the jitters and without all the side effects of the caffeine. So this has 10 times more that feel-good component that you get in your cup of coffee. Right here, it boosts your mood. 3 days on this system, I was severely depressed. I was going through some challenging times in my life. I literally didn't even want to get out of bed. And when I did get out of bed, I just kind of sat around. I didn't want to do nothing. 3 days on this. I remember the 3rd day reaching back to the gentleman. I'm like, yo, what is in this stuff, man? Because I haven't shared with nobody what I was going through and dealing with. I was like, yo, man, what is in this stuff? Man, my energy is off the Richter scale. I'm not dealing with depression anymore. I'm waking up. My mind is focused. My mood is right on point, and I'm ready to go. So that's what the Unamonte does for you. It also improves your endurance and your strength. So if you're exercising, we've got a lot of professional bodybuilders that use this to increase their strength and their endurance. So that's the Unomonte, and it promotes a healthy digestion. So I drink that in my fasting window. You can drink it in the morning, you can drink it in the evening. It's totally up to you. But I like to start my day with the Unomonte. So then, when you go to eat your regular food, I eat 2 main meals for the day. You can pick your meal times, whatever works for you. Mine is, first meal is generally between 12 noon and 2 o'clock. My second meal is between about 7 and 9 o'clock, depending on the day. And I have no snacks in between. Now, if I feel, a little peckish, 4 or 5 o'clock, energy sink a little bit, I'll have a second Unomonte. This doesn't break your fast in between the meals. So now when I eat my meals, I drink this balance 5 to 10 minutes before eating regular food. Not dieting, not counting calories, not cutting out carbohydrates, nothing crazy. Now, the balance, this is a pre-meal drink that's designed to provide you with critical fibers and support. This is going to keep you satisfied with your meals. It's going to slow the digestion of carbs into your system, allowing you to experience a healthy blood glucose level, insulin level, and cholesterol level, which is very, very important. This is absolutely a game-changing product. Inside of this, it has 4 patented blends. You have a cardio matrix, which is phenomenal for your heart health. You also have a 7X technology. This expands on the inside of your stomach. And that's why you wait about 5 to 10 minutes to eat. And what you'll notice, you might be starving. You wait the 5 to 10 minutes after drinking this, you'll say to yourself, I'm not that really hungry anymore. This takes away that starving, craving, gotta feel like you gotta eat the whole house down. That's what the balance does. It also gives you all your vitamins and minerals because it has an incredible vitamin complex on the inside of here. Your B12, your folate acid, all inside of this product right here. So when you combine that together, it creates the Feel Great system. So you have time-based eating. You select your 8 to 10 hour eating window. You select your 14 to 16 hour fasting window. In your fasting window, you have water, you can have green tea, you can have black coffee, no sugars, no creaminers, and you can have Unomonte. That's in your fasting window. When it comes time to eat, you'll eat 2 good meals in that 10 to 8 hour window, and before those meals, you'll drink your balance 5 to 10 minutes. Now, the thing about this system is the company believes that documentation beats conversation. So they have human clinical studies that have been done on this. Double-blind, placebo human clinical studies that has literally documented the results. Places like Cleveland Clinic, which is the #1 heart hospital in the world. Black Beauty, yeah, I'll show you the products here again, and I'll give you where you guys can go get a $50 discount off of that also. Cleveland Clinic has done clinical studies on this and shows where it's incredible for your heart health. Yes, it is gluten-free. Also, Sydney University in Australia has done clinical studies. They are one of the authorities in the world when it comes to diabetes. They created the glycemic index chart. Also, the products are patented. They have third-party validation. And one of them, you want to write this down. PDR.net. That is a website that medical doctors use when they look up a prescription drug. And they can see what the drug is good for, and they can see what all the side effects are. Well, in that PDR, there's a small segment of natural products. And in that segment, you have your balance and your Unomonte. And it shows the scientific studies how this works better than most statin drugs, but with no side effects. And it's in that PDR that your medical doctor has in his or her office or online at PDR.net. So that's the documentation behind it. Now this system, well, you know what? Let me show you some other folks' results here on the system so far. Let me see if I remember how to do this. Y'all have a little patience with me. This young lady here, she lost 100 pounds on the system. Now, the thing about the systems, ladies and gentlemen, is the weight loss is a positive result of your body getting healthier. The company will tell you, oh, it's not a weight loss product. It corrects your metabolic health. And when it does that, your body starts to burn fat for energy if you have extra fat on your body. Now, on the flip side, we do have people that use this gentleman here. This gentleman lost over 100 pounds under a year using the system. He's over in the UK, totally transformed his health. Her main results was with her thyroid. She was on a lot of thyroid medication, started using the system. The doctor was able to bring down her thyroid medication. Thyroid is working better. Now, because the hormones are balanced out, thyroid is working better. Yes, she lost some pounds on her body. That was his main thing. He had been on blood pressure medication for years. About 60 days on the system, his doctor took him off his blood pressure medication. And, you know, he's lost about 30 pounds of fat, mainly right there around that midsection. This story just blew me away. So this is a picture of her leg. And when she got started on the system right here at this point, she couldn't walk. I remember meeting her, and she was riding on a scooter at this point where her leg was. And I think she said she was like close to 600, if not 600 pounds. Right now, I think she's down about 85 pounds, and she's now walking on her own. Doesn't need a scooter anymore. And matter of fact, you can follow on TikTok, and you can see her doing videos of her actually walking now. I'll put this up here. This is where you can go. You can go to drandrepark.com, and that's where you can get it from. Show the product. So right there, when you go to drandrepark.com, you can grab a screenshot there. It'll have the pictures, the image, and everything. It'll also have a PDF on there that you can download that'll give you more information on the system. Some of the common asked questions that I get is, are there any side effects? No, there are no side effects. These are completely natural, food-based products. So there's no side effects to the system. And what the company does is they give you a 90-day money-back guarantee. And that's why I put the link up there, because at that link, you're going to get the real, authentic product that comes with that 90-day money-back guarantee, which is very, very important. Because what the guarantee states, you use the system, and you've got your receipt where you purchase it, you know, through the company's link, and you use it for 90 days. At the end of 90 days, if you don't see changes in your health and in your blood work, they give you money back. No questions asked. And that's what I do, is I challenge you to use the system for 90 days. Keep a track of your health. How's your energy now before you get started? You know, how is your skin looking? How are the white of your eyes? How's your blood pressure? How's your cholesterol? How's your blood sugar level? How are your joint pains? Analyze yourself now. Use the system every day for 90 days. And at the end of the 9 days, you go back and say, hey, from 1 to 10, this was my pain level. You're going to see reduction. From 1 to 10, this was my energy. Now this is my energy. You're going to see incredible results. Now the weight loss comes as a positive side effects of your body getting healthier, of your energy becoming more, of your blood pressure regulating better, your cholesterol regulating better. For the person that don't have those issues, for your hormones balancing out better. And you start to transform your health. Also, the company gives you a best price guarantee. So that's why a lot of people say, oh, show me the product, let me grab a screenshot and go Google it and such and such. You can do that. But when you find those aren't going to come with the best price guarantee. So at the link that I have right there above my head, Dr. Andre Park, or there's a link in my profile, you're going to get the best price guarantee, the absolute lowest price on the system, which is $5 a day. Now, what everyone noticed within their first 2 weeks, they noticed how much money they're saving. Because right now, as a consumer in America, we spend $1.5 trillion on food every single year. Your food budget is a lot bigger than what you think. When you start using the system, you'll notice in your first couple of weeks how much money you're going to save on your food budget. You'll notice you don't need all that cups of coffee anymore. You don't need all those energy drinks. You don't need to spend a bunch of money on breakfast food in the morning. You don't need to spend a bunch of money on snacks throughout the day. In the first couple of weeks, the system pays for itself by how much money you're saving. So $5 investment a day into your health, within a couple of weeks, you'll get that return on your investment in cash back into your account, because you're not spending all that money on food and junk food and snacks and energy drinks and coffees and all those things to keep you going. You won't need it anymore. The third thing the company offers you is 100% quality assurance guarantee. Meaning, every batch of the product goes through a triple testing process before it leaves the warehouse facility and comes to you. Guarantee you're getting the full, authentic product every single time. Are there any side effects? No, there are no side effects. Can children take this? Well, this is 2 food-based products. My 12-year-old niece, she started taking it about over a year ago. She's got incredible results from it. I know people that have their 6-year-old child using the products, because in this right here, you're getting all your vitamins and minerals in here. And with the Unimonte, you're getting all your trace minerals for the day. So it is the absolute best multivitamin in the world. They'll get all their fiber that they need. How long have you been on it? So I've been on the system now over a year and a half. It took me about 8 months to lose the 85 pounds. And I've maintained that for almost a year now. And now really in 2024, I'm taking my health goal to another level. But I maintained the weight loss for close to a year. No, there are no side effects. All right, everybody. With that being said, I've got a hard stop. I've got to stop here. I've got a Zoom coming up. So that being said, everyone, if you have any questions, you can text me at that 678 number. Or you can also contact me at drandrepark.com. Take care. God bless. And I truly look forward to seeing each and every one of you living your healthiest life ever on the beaches of the world. Yes. So it's a whole system. It's the 2 products with time-based eating. All 3 working together gets you the maximum health results. Yes, I eat what I want for lunch and dinner. You're welcome, Krishan. You're welcome, man. All right, if y'all have any more questions, text me at the 678 number. I've got to go take care of some other things here in a few minutes. Take care. God bless. Thank you all for being on. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the shares. Truly, truly appreciate you. But more importantly, I want to help you to get to your healthiest life possible. Whether it's your weight, whether it's your blood work, whether it's your energy, your knee pains. I want to help you to do that. And the best way I know how to is with this system. So with that being said, take care, God bless, and I truly, truly, truly look forward to seeing you on the beaches of the world, living your best life ever. Take care, Black Beauty.